Alrighty, hello and welcome everybody to tonight's absolutely fantastic dino action. This is, well, it's a little bit different than last night. Jund Dinosaur. We didn't get to face Mono Green Devotion, take him down with that lovely Ember Cleave. That was the main thinking of it. This is more safer, more consistent, I guess you could say, the namesake or the thumbnail sake. Thrashing Brontodon. Well, I think it's time to take another look at this. I've used it, well, certainly a bit in the past. I've used every dino in the past over these four plus years. Tried everything under the sun, and I think I've been maybe sleeping on this. Should be quite fantastic, of course. Starting off game one, destroying an artifact or enchantment. Well, that's pretty nice if there's something big and impactful. Rakdos mid-range. I'm thinking, though, Thrashing Brontodon could be pretty fantastic. Consider Huntmaster. Well, turn 2, Thrashing Brontodon. Turn 3, Hasty. You get some damage, and as long as you've played that third land, you could have one up to sacrifice this and maybe take out their Fable when they do play it. That would be lovely. Of course, hopefully you get another attack with Thrashing Brontodon. Considering potentially dealing 6 to the opponent and taking out that enchantment, that nasty reflection of Kiki Jiki. Scary stuff. Possibly you take out the goblin that, Fable of the Mirror Breaker creates when it enters the battlefield, which isn't bad as well. You could think, 3 damage to the opponent plus taking out the token plus the enchantment itself, all for potentially a total of 3. That's pretty good indeed. Sometimes they are left with just the goblin token and they keep attacking, making treasures. They get ahead that way. Possibly they don't get to make any treasure, which would be quite lovely. Yeah, if you take it out or if you deal 6 instead of 3 damage, that's good. But worst case scenario, you have a nice 3/4, scares away Graveyard Trespasser, Blood Tithe Harvester, all that stuff. And the 4 toughness is quite key. Brotherhood's End, lovely. If and when we have to bring it in tonight, we are left behind with good old Thrashing Brontodon. Just good in general, I should say. And I learned my lesson last night. I mentioned in a post and in the Discord, going forward, using a couple copies of Shatterskull Smashing, take out multiple things, does the trick. Use it as a land if we have to, but it has bust through, beaten a stalemate, a staring contest, you could say, especially if they have enough bodies to deal with Carnage Torrent. It could be Blood Tithe Harvester and Graveyard Trespasser. I don't really want to attack with Carnage Torrent to do 2 damage and lose this fantastic body, especially if they have no other way to deal with it. So I just, wait around, possibly Tyvar Stand. That would allow Carnage Torrent to live, do a bunch of extra damage. Or maybe if they're just hoping I attack, using Shieldred, 4/5 Death Touch to trade with Carnage Torrent there. We could have this guy live, do some more damage, protect the early plays with Tyvars. Excuse me. And speaking of protecting, Thrashing Brontodon kind of has like pseudo hexproof. The opponent probably doesn't want to target it with removal as long as we have 1 mana up and a good target for Thrashing to get rid of whatever it is. So that is pretty nice as well. It might mean he sticks around longer, gets a little bit more damage in potentially, and to interact with stuff though. Domri, along with Shatterskull Smashing. Lovely stuff. Single copy of Domri, Anarch, Bolas, make things bigger, ramp, fight. Lukka can be a way to deal with that staring contest, taking out multiple things. We just sit back with Carnage Torrent, twiddle our thumbs, boom, blow them out of the water. It is quite a bit different creature-wise though. Tonight I've moved Galta to the sideboard if we're on the play or it makes sense to do so against a particular deck, bring in the Queen. Certainly mono green Devotion. Not a whole lot of interaction, so Galta could be a nice way to finish things off. Another copy of Lukka there if we want to take out multiple things. Back to Nature. 2 copies there for enchantments. As always, lovely idea. At least to have 1 or 2. Although Thrashing Brontodon taking out enchantments as well. You got to think that's pretty nice bases covered for that. Rending Volley. Trimmed it down to 3. Yeah, Spirits already is pretty good. Especially with shifting. We get an early Thrashing Brontodon down, and that could be a headache. 3-4 body. Difficult to deal with for Spirits, at least. Oftentimes, unless they've played a few Lords, unfortunately. 3 copies of T-Rex if we're facing control. Thrashing Brontodon isn't going to be helping us out too much. Certainly want to keep in Tyvar's stand against control, especially Azorius. But that's going to be good. I still want to always use a mixture of Tyrannix Rex and Carnage Tyrant, but I just haven't tried it much yet. Having this guy on the side, trimming things down, making the curve a little bit lower with the full playset of Thrashing Brontodon here. And then just Brotherhood's End for anything aggro related. Artifacts, of course, if we ever face that, but that's not too common in Explorer here. Mana base, the same. We've got the Bargain Bin, Baseju. That costs a lot in paper. Not so much in Arena. It's about this. Well, it is the same value as a Domri, a Topiary Stomper. The same value as Shifting Ceratops. Basically, Bargain Bin rare, but this thing does the trick, and certainly not having to pay $50 or 60, whatever it is. It's probably 60, $70 Canadian, where I'm from. $50 US, hard to say, but it's good. It's good. No question about it. Shatter Skull Smashing, it's getting up there too. But I think that should be enough interaction. Maybe taking out one key thing, whether it's Shatter Skull Smashing, Domri, or Lukka. That should buy us enough time. Crossing the fingers, hopefully. Alright. Let's get her done. Hopefully Thrashing features pretty good. But definitely, the worst case scenario, you got a lovely 3-4 for 2. Hopefully haste from Otepec Huntmaster. But even if we played Marauding Raptor, turn 2, Topiary Stomper, mix it up a little bit. Topiary or Thrashing Brontodon. Even if you have to sacrifice Thrashing Brontodon, you still may have gotten an extra 2 damage. With Marauding, pinging Thrashing, boom. An extra 2 to the opponent. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, battle cards. Paul, yes, I'm very excited about most of them. Certainly Invasion of Ixalan. I mean, that's at the top of my list, I think. It is going to be very interesting, though. Shatterskull the Hammer Pass has to come down. At this point, we do only have Huntmaster coming up. Definitely need a source of red at this point. Looking like it might be Izzet Wizards, but we'll see. We'll see how battles do. We've got that Rampaging Rampager, Rampaging Raptor, but I think for now, I'll call it Rampaging Rampager, just because it sounds a little bit more amusing. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you deal that much damage to a Planeswalker or a battle. So that is going to be a very nice way to, well, hopefully flip things. Hopefully flip it a little bit better. We're facing off against creativity, it seems. We got some edge against it, definitely. Baseju, well, could be nice to take out Fable, but we gotta continue doing things. Good things. Thrashing Brontodon, I wouldn't be left with any to sacrifice, sadly. We could possibly stop that goblin from attacking, threatening it with this. You know what, let's do that. They got the Fire Prophecy, but that only does 3 damage to Thrashing, so it might be out of range of some of their removal. Oh, the new Vorinclex. Very scary stuff. Anything that makes you think of Primeval Titan probably is worth a look. Man, Primeval Titan. Scary, scary. I've never played it or played against it, but I've always, read about it. I started off with Modern just because Pioneer, Explorer, Arena, Historic didn't even exist at that point. It was just Standard, Modern. Alright, I want to take this thing out. Oh. Interesting. That certainly was interesting. I did not expect that to happen, I must say. Okay. Try for Huntmaster here. I imagine Huntmaster would die, but it does seem like Thrashing is going to get at least 1 hit on him. Hopefully. Be nice to get 2 hits. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, flipping next turn. It's still not doing anything. It doesn't have haste, but they may have enough to do Indomitable Creativity, unfortunately. Prime time? I think so. They could be doing their combo coming up. Hopefully not. Now the question is, we've got to take out Fable. Do we got to take out a treasure? Indomitable Creativity, they have to pay 5 at least. Plus destroy something else. Oh, let me think. I feel like taking out a treasure would stop him. 3, 2. Not quite. Nah, I'll wait and see. I can sacrifice Thrashing to take out one of the 2 targets that Indomitable Creativity targets, which would stop the combo as well. They would have to target 3 things just to lock it up. Just so they can still search for 2. The Locust God and Sage of the Falls, whatchamacallit. Hold on a second. Not today. Oof. Just the Locust God. Not so bad. Hopefully that bought us time. Whew, so Thrashing Brontodon already coming in strong. That is one of the ways you can stop creativity. Pretty creative, you could say. But I definitely like Marauding Raptor, getting that Shifting Ceratops, possibly slapping Tyvar's Stand on somebody. If the Locust God wants to block Marauding Raptor. They might use Tyvar's Stand to save it, but we'll see. Would have been nice to go Domri there, take out the Locust God, and not have to really worry about it. They do need another Indomitable Creativity, though. Oh, okay. I think we bought ourselves some time. Hopefully. We're on a pretty good clock with that Shifting Ceratops. Those insects are part blue. Can't block shifting. Locust God can't block it. I think that's pretty lovely stuff. Now, they might be able to take it out at instant speed, perhaps, but definitely makes sense that they're attacking because they can't be blocking anyways. Now the question becomes, could we take out the Locust God? When it dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So it doesn't do a whole lot taking it out. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to get Domri down. Don't have to fight anything. That other little insect probably would want to block Otepic Huntmaster. Do I want to do 8? I think so. I could do 8. Actually, you know what? I'll take out the Locust God. If it's returned to their hand, should be pretty good. They try to kill Shifting Ceratops isn't dealt damage anyways, just because it does have protection from blue. So it's not like it's going to be dropped down or anything. Hopefully they don't take out Domri, but we've already got the fight happening. Oh, dealing 2. I see. Well, well, well. Do you have another? Do it. Not today. Boom. Oh, there we go. Thrashing Brontodon coming in strong against a fantastic common meta variation. Yes, a blowout. I say it every night whenever I bring in a namesake or a new thing. But that certainly was a fantastic feature. Indomitable creativity can scare people. This one is not so scary. The Explorer version, Locust God, Sage of the Falls, whatever it is, making enough of these little insects to kill you lethally with haste and flying in a single turn. But you just got to take out one of the 2 creativity targets, and they only get one piece of the combo. Blowout. Blowout indeed. And the Tyvor stand, man, everything came together perfectly there. That's how you do it. But we know what it is, and certainly Rending Volley. We won without this. Locust God, of course, has 4 toughness. Rending Volley can't be countered, deals 4 damage to a blue creature. That's what we want to be doing. If we blew them out before, we're going to do it again. But what to take out? I feel like we probably don't even need Carnage Tyrant. I mean, that's not bad. You know what? Let's just cut 3 of the Carnage Tyrants. There's still a decent amount of creatures, 25, and as long as we get a shifting, that's good. Still a lot of good bodies, and the Domri increasing the power of everybody. Should be nice. Back to nature, maybe. Take out Kiki Jiki. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Oh, okay. We're cooking here. We're thrashing and bashing. Oh, I like the looks of this. Very nice indeed. We got at least a forest with Stomping Ground, helping Castle Gamebreak enter untapped, so we'd go with Stomping Ground first. Tapped. Don't have to take 2. Oh, and Marauding Raptor. Hopefully we get to a 3rd land. Hopefully Huntmaster survives, but they have that Fiery Impulse that at least does 2 damage, which would take out Huntmaster quite nicely. There's so much great potential. I have 2 copies of it. They could have a counter or removal, something. I might as well try it. Maybe I would have saved Huntmaster if it was the only play. I could potentially go Huntmaster and Marauding next turn if I draw another source of red, which would be quite nice. Or just safely Topiary Stomper. Dig in. Oh, there's the Rending Volley. They'll probably easily get that Fiery Impulse to 3 damage, and well, Marauding is probably going to die as easily as Huntmaster, so I might as well go with Huntmaster to start. Things could work out better because of that, if they can't remove it. We'll definitely pay 2 life. Play it safe, get that Topiary Stomper down. Keep the red up if they happen to do their stuff next turn. We've got Rending Volley to take out the Locust God in fantastic fashion. Then we'll slap down Marauding and Shifting Ceratops. Give Marauding haste with Huntmaster. Shifting Ceratops itself would get haste. Good stuff. They know the potential of Tyvar's stand. Not a problem, not a problem. Alright. Get your Locust God, do it. There's no Thrashing Brontodon, so they don't have to worry about that. We can surprise them with something else that hoses them. Put a stop just so they don't make too many insects by mistake. I think that should be it for them. Shark Typhoon, well, that certainly is interesting. I mean, shifting Ceratops is gonna blow them out right there. As long as they can't kill it. Possibly with some red-based removal, but those flying shark tokens, of course, can't block shifting with that protection from blue once again. Hopefully. But, as I mentioned, Thrashing Brontodon, Azorius control, sometimes they slap down that Shark Typhoon. Well, we're going to be slapping down the good old Thrashing. Going to give the opponent a bashing and hope it doesn't get countered. It is going to be nice if we can get a swing off with Shark Typhoon. Well, a swing off with Thrashing and then sacrifice it later on so they don't make too much painful stuff. Okay. Oh, got him. Smoked. The blowout. Oh. Man, it's good you were here from the beginning. It didn't seem like they could do anything with this particular variation, but that was that. Oh, man. Gotta pat myself on the back with that first game. Then they knew it was just over. Smoked. Okay. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come tonight. Certainly quite a bit different from last night. Yeah, always got to keep in mind. Worst case scenario, Thrashing. A lovely 3-4. Toast, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Hopefully you caught some of that lovely action, taking down Izzet, Indomitable creativity. Painful, whether it's in Pioneer or Explorer. The Pioneer version with Xenagos and World Spineworm attacking for 30-30. World Spine attacking for as a 30-30. Trample, haste, one hit KO usually. But that's alright, You can go back and, well, you'll get to witness the magic. Oof, that is a lot better. I was thinking of trying that hand, but this one is, that's where it's at. Still nothing for 2, unfortunately, and it looks like, what do we got going on? Mono Green Devotion. Hey, yes. Oh, we've got Golgari Sacrifice. Yeah, hopefully things get going better for you. Happy to have you here at the very least. Hoping to bring the pain. Next game with Brotherhood's End, taking out all these little creatures. Oh yeah, I know this deck. So lots of little stuff. Aristocrats, whatever it's called. I forget the actual name of it, but stuff dies and we get hurt. Zulaport Cutthroat. Hold on a second. I'm trying to show the people. Whenever it or another creature dies, they control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. So chip away little bits of life loss and damage. Taking everything out at once is going to be good. Although with multiple Zulaport Cutthroats at the moment, I believe we would take 8 if we killed everything, which is a little bit unfortunate. What do we want to do, if anything? You know what? Thunderherd Migration. Use that to get to 6 this turn, and then 7 next turn. Turn on Topiary Stomper, but we still may be just dead, unfortunately. But a 3/4 body, hopefully that does the trick. I can't fatal push it without having something leave the battlefield, a permanent, which is alright. Okay. Well, yeah, that is still quite painful. Gotta be Topiary Stomper. Hopefully we get something that isn't a land coming up. Lukka, Bounty Rune, of course, taking out multiple things. We could take out a lot of things, especially with all these little weak creatures. We're not going to be busting through that. But at least we do have the good tech to get the job done. Rampaging Frostodon would be nice, which hopefully we don't get caught out tonight with anything life gain related. Super life gain related. Celestia Angels. Oh, man, that would be painful. But, not Rending Volley. Not that. Brotherhood's End. That's what we want to do. Lukka. Switch it for Domri. Take out lots of things. Love it. But cutting something. I imagine for the most part it's a lot of creatures. Huntmaster could be pretty good. Tyvar's Stand, yeah. I mean, Tyvar's Stand is nice, but it's nice to save something. However, Brotherhood's End is just going to be absolutely more impactful than what Tyvar's is. Very different cards, but Brotherhood's End is just going to absolutely smoke them, blow them out of the water, and buy us some time. They could have removal, but we'll have good bodies. Take out multiple things. Take out multiple things. Yeah. That's about it. We have quite a few chances to see a thing that takes out multiple things. Shatter Skull Smashing, well, it would be pretty expensive, but there is that as well. And that's, stunning. 3 lands, Marauding, Thunderherd, and Topiary Stomper. All but certain that we get to Regis or Alpha, and after that, it's looking good. I would like to go Topiary Stomper after Marauding on turn 2. We'll see what they have up their sleeve, if they play anything. Oh, I wonder if it is a fatal push. We're going to play it safe, though, just because I don't want that to happen. Oh no. They didn't play a Dork because they were hoping to kill something. That is not the case. Ouch. Next turn we're at 4, so we still fantastically get to go Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. We see the nice Brotherhood's End. No, in this case I'm still okay going Marauding because I have another one in hand. And we get this. We get to 5, we get to Carnage Tyrant. If and when we do see it. I may go Brotherhood's End this turn. Oh, definitely. Taking out 2 Zulaport Cutthroats. Oh, and the Llanowar Elves. Wow, they're just going to be not feeling good. Alrighty, smoke them. Actually, you know what? Make some use out of Marauding Raptor. I like that. Oh, okay. So we got an extra 2 damage on them. Quite fantastic. It had to happen. It would have been even more painful. We take a lot of damage. We lose a lot, I should say. But, yeah, it would have just gotten worse. It might have one hit killed us if we hadn't done it that turn. If they played a bunch of creatures this turn. Yeah, Huntmaster. Not exactly what I wanted to see. But at least this Marauding Raptor could trade with the Lovestruck Beast if they want to block with it. I'm okay with that. Do it. The 1/1 blocks, we turn off the attacking from Lovestruck Beast, taking 6. Alright. If Marauding died, we would be able to safely play a Huntmaster, so a lot of good stuff all around. Oh, at least we do turn on Topiary. That is beautiful stuff. Now the question is 5, 6, 8. I'm going to smack them with everything. See what they do. take out all the little stuff. I like it. Oh, they really want to take out that marauding raptor. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Nice, safe hunt master. All right. Oh, Tyvar. That is going to be a little bit painful. Hopefully we see another Brotherhood's End. It would be nice to take him out. They got the -2. He only has a +1, so we have a couple turns to take him out and still be in range of the 3 damage from Brotherhood's End. Oh, and with the Priest of Forgotten Gods, I want to be doing that next turn. I hope. Else we might just be done for. Now, Huntmaster, the cheapest, smallest thing, would still die from that Brotherhood's next turn if we get it. Man, that is not a pretty sight. That is a lot. Oh, there's the Brotherhoods. You know what? I'm going to throw everything at Tyvar and see what they do. We lose the token, guaranteed. Lovestruck Beast could block Topiary. I'm okay with that. Then we'll just hope this buys us time. A Jingaza 5/5 is very nasty and painful. Carnage Torrent could be nice. Would have been nice, but yeah, sometimes you just get Lance. Definitely Carnage Torrent, man. I might have bought us enough time swinging in with Tyvar's stand. You can imagine. We would have bust through, wouldn't have to worry about Carnage Torrent dying. Finish him off with that lovely thing. Yeah. We had a good plan. It just wasn't quite up to snuff. Can't win them all, certainly. Like last night, you can't win them all. You will just die. But the idea was there. Certainly worked out, and it was nice to see another copy of Brotherhood's End, I must say. Some nights I have been caught out by this Golgari Sacrifice. Pain and suffering. Whenever stuff dies, you die. Pinging, chipping away. Especially if they have multiple Zulaport cutthroats or anything else that causes you pain when one of their creatures dies. Ugh. Nasty, nasty. High Dragon Man. Maybe it's Dragon Tribal. Well, I don't like the looks of that. If it was 2 lands, I mean, we're off to the races with Thunderherd. Okay, well, that is better. Definitely. I have a sneaky suspicion. This could be good. Oh, excuse me. Tyvar stand possibly protecting a... Hey, wow, okay, we sent a shifting to the bottom and we got a replacement. That is, well, that's pretty good. Brotherhood's End could be nice against what seems to be mono red. Maybe. That's okay. I expected that. Oh, but that's painful. Really good. Really good. Searing Blood, an all-star removal spell, 2 to deal 2 to target creature. That's pretty expensive. But it also does 3 to us. So it's kind of like 1 red, 2 damage to a creature, then another red, 3 damage to an opponent. Decent. Decent for sure. Well, we're probably protecting Huntmaster with this Tyvar stand. Hopefully we don't have to use it for that, but I expect that's going to happen. We protect them. We also make Huntmaster a fantastic blocker for their aggression with Indestructible. Quite nice indeed. We get to stop this Soulscar Mage at the very least. Target him. Do it. You know you wanna. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Oh. Do I want to take 2? I'll take 2. Aha. There it is. If I had blocked the Soulscar Mage, they would have just let the Soulscar Mage kill Huntmaster. I had to let the damage through to draw out something like that. Fortunately, Domri, I like the looks of that. Should be good. Huntmaster to take out the Soulscar Mage. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't like that thing. Hopefully one of these two sticks around. They have to invest 2 spells to take out these 2 things. Aha, there we go. Oh, this is just lovely. Carnage turns. Maybe? Yeah. No? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just because we can. And we get to attack with them with Huntmaster, which I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity while I have it. 8. Even though 8 is very scary against mono red, we could be dead. Hopefully not. Cross your fingers. I did that fiery impulse, or light up the stage for full 3 last turn, so it seems like they don't have a whole lot. They don't have anything that deals direct damage to us. They certainly would have done that and then played light up the stage for a single red. Then we'd probably be dead. Huntmaster surviving this long against this deck is... I don't remember the last time that has happened. Crazy. Yeah, well, that's not good. We might still be able to get them. Back-to-back Skewer the Critics, though, for 6. Oh, we got it. We got it, folks. Here goes nothing. Hasty, Shifting Ceratops. Good game. Absolutely stunning. Oh, boy, that does not happen too often. There's actually been a few games like that fairly recently. I've gone down to 1 or 2. The mono red player felt safe, but that is not the case. Seems like more mono red burn than creatures. Brotherhood's End, maybe not doing so much. It definitely feels like, oh, it's definitely more burn. Maybe Soulscar Mage is the main creature. I mean, we saw so much. Play with Fire, Skewer the Critics, Finale of... Yeah, if it's a mono-red Finale of Promise deck, they want to have as many instants and sorceries as possible. Plus, the Searing Blood... yeah. Not a whole lot of creatures in this. I have a sneaky suspicion Brotherhood's End is not going to help us too much. Not as much as I first thought, with it maybe being mono-red aggro. From Carnage Trent, bringing that Lukka, something that could come down a little bit sooner, a little bit easier. Possibly play Lukka for 4 after Thunderherd Migration on turn 2. If we play the 4th land on turn 3, Lukka, make a body. Maybe we could make a bunch of bodies. This, unfortunately, it's not a source of green with either of these, because that would be quite lovely. Oh, stop. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Register could be nice, a bunch of bodies, but again, it's just dealing damage. Burn spells. Shadow Skull Smashing, certainly don't want to take 3 if I don't have to, especially against a deck like this. Interesting that what they went with Play with Fire. Well, maybe light up the stage. Huh. Okay, no, I'm not. Alrighty. Play it safe, Thunderherd Migration. Plus with that mountain there, we know we'll be at 4 lands on turn 3. We'll be able to go Huntmaster plus Topiary. Just Topiary is good, but, you know, boom. We get to do this. Lovely. Oh. Interesting. That's okay. That's okay. Feeling pretty good about things, I must say. Nope, 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 nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on a second. Auto tapper. Don't mess me up. My goodness. We should be at 7 lands next turn with Thunderherd Migration plus the Stomping Ground we drew, and just hopefully we don't draw any more. Hopefully they leave Topiary Stomper alive, but if it soaks up, you know, stuff, that could be alright as well. Now the question becomes, yeah, Thunderherd for 2. We're going to be playing shifting Ceratops. Plus we can give it haste. And I'll have to take a ping at some point. We just cross our fingers they can't kill us this turn, but I expect that's probably going to happen, especially with that Monastery Swift Spear and the Searing whatchamacallit. We do have Topiary Stomper to block, so you got to keep that in mind. They have to probably sink something in to take it out. Possibly 2 things. 4 toughness is rough. Yeah. Not doing much to a 4/4. Oof. Okay. Monastery Swift Spear has to block for them to live. Oh, that feels pretty good. We could still easily be dead. We're at 5, and that is very scary range to be at. 2 bodies now with Topiary and Thrashing. We would have got Tyrannosaurus Rex easily. Thrashing Brontodon, the switch up for Tyrannosaurus Rex. Roughly that's what I'm thinking. If I see a Thrashing Brontodon, it's what might have been a Tyrannosaurus Rex in my previous iterations, the past couple weeks here. I guess they don't have it. They would have killed us already if they had it. Okay, no, I guess they do. That plus Skewer the Critics. Play with... Oh my goodness. We went down to 2 in both games, and we won in 2. Not something I expect, but it is always lovely. Thunderherd Migration instead of Huntmaster, even though Huntmaster is much better for aggression, but if you get to 4, you get to go Huntmaster on turn 3 plus that Topiary or Thrashing Brontodon. Lovely, lovely, okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, that nasty Golgari. Anger of the Gods. That would have helped us out. Because Anger of the Gods, well, it doesn't hit Planeswalkers for 3 damage. It exiles creatures instead of them dying. Well, they still die, but it gets around death triggers from the Zulaport Cutthroat and whatever else they have. So we wouldn't have taken, I don't know, we wouldn't have lost 6 life there, I think, at one point. It would have helped. Definitely. But for the most part, there's not a whole lot of things that Anger of the Gods would really be wanted against, I feel. The exile part of it. I'd rather hit Planeswalkers and creatures for 3 damage and be covered against anything artifact related, which also isn't very common as well. Painful hands. Oh, it keeps going downhill. Okay, well, we found something to keep. And a Topiary Stomper, I guess. This is not going to be fun. I'll give it a shot and hope they don't. Oh, good stuff. It wasn't turn 1 Thoughtseize. So. Yeah. Could keep drawing lands, get enough to go with Carnage Tyrant on turn 4. Might buy some time. Lukka, Bound to Ruin after that to take out multiple things. Oh, I like this. We could also be easily dead. That haste from Reckless Stormseeker here. Especially if they drop a Lovestruck Beast. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Be hit for a lot. Probably over right then, but as long as we draw a Castle Garenbrig coming up, I'll be feeling pretty good. We can trade with a Lovestruck, a Reckless Stormseeker, Miglaws. Basically has to be Castle Garenbrig this turn. I don't know. That will not do it. Not much you can do, but Brotherhood's End, I feel Brotherhood's End is quite fantastic against this. Takes out a lot of stuff. A lot of the key stuff is 3 toughness or less. The Reckless Stormseeker, of course, Llanowar Elves, that would have been very painful if we could have taken it out. You see they were starved a little bit in the lands. They didn't play a third one on their turn 3. That would have, yeah. That would have done the trick, I think. But yes, Brotherhood's End. That's where it's at. Lukka, yep. Multiple stuff. Want to take it out. Tyvar's Stand, yeah. I mean, it could be nice to win some trades. Possibly. And we got to cut something somewhere. We could protect Tyvar's Stand with the Akroan War if they try to steal somebody big and painful, but we don't have Galta in. Maybe we could bring her in. A single copy. It's always painful when they steal the Queen, and usually it's game over after that. I think one time I played a second copy of Galta, and then we just traded both of ours, and well, it helped out. One Carnage turned. Okay. Here goes nothing. Hopefully we don't have to mulligan 3 times. Whew. Pain. Oh, hey, there we go. Instant keep. My, oh my, wow. Whew. That is fantastic. I'm going to move Rockfall Vale off to the side. I don't want to play it by mistake, thinking that Rockfall Vale is Rootbound Crag. I've done that before. That was not nice. Reveal the good old marauding. We'll go Huntmaster plus Topiary Stomper next turn. Lukka a turn after that. Should be nice. At the most, they'll go Reckless Stormseeker this turn. Possibly we could draw Brotherhood's End next turn. We haven't played any of our little creatures, so we don't have to worry about those going down. Oh, where's Brotherhood's End when you need it? Let's go. Oh my goodness, that would just be a blowout. Come on, we got 4 copies. You can do it. What are they thinking? Do they have something? No, odd. Well, it's not that, but we do get that lovely Topiary. Taking out Elvish Mystic and Llanowar Elves next turn, I would expect, with Lukka. Topiary Stomper, a nice 4/4. Taking out multiple things. Turning off the Lovestruck Beast, possibly. Sky is Siren. I don't like that. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good still. They had to sink everything, do their entire turn to do that, and well, they could crew the Sky Sovereign next turn. They have at least 3 lands and playing the Lovestruck Beast, even though they couldn't attack, since I'm pretty sure I'm going to take out all those little things. still being hit for 6 flying is painful. Especially since our Boseiju has come down. We can't use it to take out the Sky Sovereign, but there could be Thrashing Brontodon coming up. That would be very lovely. Yeah, gotta be Lukka. Gotta be. Alright. Definitely a Love-Struck Beast, I imagine. Will be hit for 6 with the Sky Sovereign, and they get to deal 3 damage to Lukka, finish him off. But yeah, would have bought us sometime, hopefully. Thrashing Brontodon next turn would be lovely, though. Gathering Brontodon should be pretty nice against Gruul Vehicles, taking them out, maybe in response to the vehicle being crewed, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, hitting us. Well. Things have changed big time. Okay. 2, 3. No. Marauding for 2. Thrashing for 2. And then we're left with 1. Goes to show how much I use Thrashing Brontodon. I was so excited to play Topiary because I often use it. That's not going to be nice. Ouch. Yeah, not too bad. 1 less obliterating bolts that might have been used on Thrashing Brontodon, forcing us to sacrifice and take out the Sky Sovereign there. But I think we'll probably be hit again for 6, 3 damage to Marauding Raptor, so we'll lose that. But at least with the Thrashing, we should never have to worry about the Sky Sovereign again. Yeah, it definitely would have been nice if I actually played it. Maybe they would have used obliterating bolts and they wouldn't have realized that we could have sacrificed it in response. That would have been lovely. Well, we will get to 7 lands next turn, though, with Topiary Stomper, so could be nice starting to make use of that guy. Especially with the Vigilance, we don't leave ourselves quite as open. What do they got up their sleeve? That's the question. 2, 3, yeah. Just doing the math there, that I still would be left with at least 1 for Thrashing Brontodon here. Alrighty. But imagine we don't have to worry too much about the Love-Struck Beast. Can't attack if they want to crew, well, boo-hoo. No crew for you. Okay, interesting. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, like Regis or Alpha instead. Just a bunch more bodies. Love-Struck Beast would trade with Topiary Stomper, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Thrashing Brontodon now. We'll hold everybody back. I almost made the mistake. Love-Struck Beast wasn't able to block, but it just can't attack. It can still block even if you don't have a 1/1. You want to take it out? No. Maybe they have an Embercleave. They could have an Embercleave. We'll wait and see what they do. Lukka could be nice, taking out some of these cats here. Yeah, we'd have a little bit left over still for that thrashing, the threatening Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah, something to bust through would be nice. Brotherhood's End, definitely. Oh, taking out the Bone Crusher and all the cats. Oh, we should be seeing it any time now. Still not. That's unfortunate. Topiary plus Shifting Ceratops. We're not left with one for that Sky Sovereign, which we absolutely have to hold up mana for. Shifting Ceratops, though, the potential of reach as well. We got to keep that in mind. That could be good. Stopping the Sky Sovereign. Okay, I like it. A staring contest it is. Shatter Skull smashing? Not quite. We don't have 6 to pay for X. We still have a decent amount. Yeah, Lukka, Shatter Skull smashing. Take it out. Wonder if they do have another copy in hand. Possibly. That would be painful. It's alright by me. Brotherhood's End. You can do it. Let's go. Brotherhood. Oh my goodness. What the heck? We have seen a Lukka, but still no Brotherhood's End. We're almost a third of the way through the deck and we haven't seen a single copy of our 4 copies. That is just bad luck, unfortunately. Yeah, trade with the Bone Crusher if they want, or if they choose something else, we take out multiple bodies. Either we get rid of the Bone Crusher or we get rid of multiple creatures. They wouldn't just take 4 damage, I don't think. Probably not. But that is pretty good. 3 for a 4/4 Vigilance. Haste. Search for land. Search for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield. Hopefully we're not just dead, but Atarka's command with the Reckless Stormseeker should lock things up for the opponent here. I think. Yeah, that does it. If they attacked with everything. Oh my goodness. Right, well, they had it. We'll pretend like we have something. Mouse over all our lands. We're going to do something painful and not attack. Maybe they were... Yeah, no, they... Oh, okay, well, that does it. That does it. Yeah, that was just plain and simple unluckiness. We really should have seen one copy of Brotherhood's End. Huh. Yeah. See? You bring 1 or 2 copies. I like Silver Bullets, but with Brotherhood's End, we want to have the best chance possible against something aggressive, and even with 4 copies, well, you still don't get it. But that's okay. We did the best we could in the situation with the stuff we had. Maybe I might add another Lukka. Definitely like Lukka does everything I want. Ramp, makes a body, takes out multiple things, especially with some instant concede. What's going on here? Huh. Odd. I'll take it. Maybe the person had to step away. I know what that's like. 2 kids now. Sometimes you just have to concede and take care of more important things. Okay. Alrighty. Good stuff. I guess we can consider that Gruul Vehicles just a fluke. The algorithm redeemed us for not seeing one of those Brotherhoods end in over a third of the deck. Yikes. Okay, no. All right. Back to the action. I don't think I'll even put a chapter. Well, no. I'll put a chapter in for that because that doesn't happen too often. Space Goblin. Maybe it's Goblin Tribal. Of course, Brotherhood's End going to bring the pain to that deck. But we're seeing the name escapes me. Ashiok. We're seeing the Ashiok avatar, so perhaps Dimir control, which I think we still would be pretty good against a swamp, and no I'll hold off on that Shatter Skull Smashing. We got a bunch of other lands. If they play Shieldred, I want to take her out. Oh, okay. We got a discard tribal something. Well, we probably don't need Shatter Skull. Actually, no, they do have Shieldred. I would expect a Shieldred. Come to think of it. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, still nothing discard related. Very, very interesting indeed. I mean, we'll keep ramping, doing stuff. Hasty shifting Ceratops next turn will be quite nice indeed. If they want to waste it, I'm all for it. We were still well a ways from 7. I mean, they probably have more removal. Hopefully that's not the case. But we are able to protect shifting with this Tyvar Stand, which I might actually do, come to think of it. There's the Shieldred, so I am glad I saved Shatter Skull Smashing. We gotta kill her ASAP. Now we can give shifting haste, threaten Shieldred. Maybe they still kill her next turn. I'm gonna do it. Go for it. All right. I hope they don't kill shifting and then swing with it again next turn. Not swing with it again. So, sacrifice, something to consider. Keep in mind, Tyvar's Stand would not have protected against that sacrifice part. Even indestructible, boom, we still lose the creature, so at least we did get a little bit of value from shifting before we had to say goodbye to it. We are in range, or would be in range at some point if we saw a big scary dino. I mean, we'll get to enough for Shatter Skull Smashing next turn. 2, 4, yeah. Next turn we'll kill Shieldred. Tyvar Stand nicely, maybe protecting Topiary Stomper, but yeah, Shieldred is painful. I'm glad I saved that Shatter Skull. Non-creature, non-land, huh? Well, they'll get rid of Shatter Skull, unfortunately. They know Tyvar Stand, we can trade with Shieldred, so they're never going to be attacking into us or blocking Topiary Stomper, which is pretty good, I must say. You know what? I kind of feel like getting rid of Tyvar's stand because we can take out Sheoldred next turn and Davriel. Oh, but Carnage Trant. Lovely. Yeah, well, that hopefully does the trick. Just texting my wife there, yeah. 2. Gotta play Stomping Ground. Alrighty, good old Shatter Skull. For the 6. And hopefully we don't have to discard Carnage Trant. I think we're probably going to do this, or lose it. Oh, okay. Okay, I will take that indeed. Hopefully we don't have to sacrifice it. I expected we'd be discarding that. Oh, Lukka, taking him out, dropping him. Like a log. And Thrashing Brontodon, quite nice as well. Nothing to discard, so Waste Not is a literal waste at this point. Fantastic. Extinction Event is not so bad. It is only one-sided. Of course, they would choose even to take out Carnage Trant, but we would be left with Thrashing Brontodon and still being able to chip away quite nicely. Man, taking out 2 Sheoldreds, they gotta be feeling pretty bad about that. A lovely, lovely sight to behold. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess just Carnage Trant and we hope for the best. Yeah, Castle Cairnbreak. I'm just going to make a creature. So we still could block Tegrid if they can't take out either of those ones. We could take out Waste Not, but that would be a waste to take out Waste Not at this point because we don't have anything in our hand. Maybe they could have made us lose life, possibly invoke Despair. That might have been a Ritual of Soot. Yeah. Might as well. Oh, I forgot about that. Oops. Well, I guess it's still destroyed with the Ritual of Soot here, so that's not a problem. I almost thought I messed up. Big time. Oh, we got him. We got him, folks. Yes. Revenge against Mono Black Discard, which caused me pain probably about a week ago or so. I faced this deck and that was not fun. That was tough to lose to that, but that was good. That was good. 2 Sheoldreds. At least we do know what it's all about. Lukka Bound to Ruin. Certainly we want to be taking out Sheoldred and not losing a creature. Domri, if we have to fight to take her out, that's okay. Kill her on sight as much as possible. The buff with Domri +1/+0 means Topiary Stomper here is 5 power. Does line up perfectly with Sheoldred's 5 toughness. However, we do gotta cut a little bit. Thrashing Brontodon, possibly to take out Waste Not. Maybe we got a hit or 2 on with this guy. That would be good. Back to Nature, yeah. I'd rather just Thrashing Brontodon. It's not like they have a ton of enchantments. Could be multiple Waste Nots, but there's a pretty low chance of that happening. Maybe a Domri. I was thinking maybe Tyvar's Stand, but I could possibly want to protect things. They do have targeted removal, they do have the sacrifice stuff, but Tyvar stand maybe to help one of our creatures trade with Shieldred and still live through that scenario with the oh, excuse me. Ate too much tonight. Live through the scenario of Shieldred and Death Touch due to the indestructible that Tyvar stand grants. Tongue twister there. Oh, that's could be good. Fatal pushes, thought seizes, and whatnot. We'll get that Shatter Skull smashing down first, just in case they don't discard. Ugh. Hopefully they don't. Well, they'll definitely get rid of Shatter Skull smashing, 100%. Gotta be a Shatter Skull. If they know what's good for them. Really? Really? I always thought if you have the chance to technically discard a land, you do that. You don't ask questions. Okay, I'm happy about that. We have 3 other Carnage turns, so that's not such a bad thing at all. Yeah, I think it's got to be Stomping Ground, just so that we get Castle Garenbreak untapped at some point. We got 2 forests now, but down the line, Castle Garenbreak enters untapped. Oh, the Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Gonna make me lose my sanity like it did in that Jeskai control matchup. Man, that was not fun. This is not so bad, but it certainly is the thing they use in a deck like this. They want us to discard stuff. Now, hopefully these guys survive. I imagine at least one thing is dead. They could have that Ritual of Soot, but they only have 1 source of black. Ritual of Soot requiring 2. Yeah. Well, they're not going to Ritual of Soot a single Huntmaster. That's for sure. So it does seem like we might at least get the Hasty Shifting Ceratops next time. Okay. I like it. All they have is colorless. Oh, they're stumbling in the land department. Very good for us, I must say. Hopefully Shifting survives for at least 2 hits, but it is always nice having that backup haste whenever needed. If the game's gone on long, I mean, if you're only playing one thing because it was the top deck, you might as well have the opportunity of it being hasty, trample, reach, possibly, if you don't want to attack with it. Oh, okay. I like this. Oh, and the Carnage Tyrant to boot. Let's do it, folks. That might lock things up. Oh, fantastic. I love it. I guess Extinction Event would take out both Shifting and Carnage Tyrant, since they are even, so we gotta hope that doesn't happen. Maybe they have a Shieldred's Edict making a sacrifice Shifting. We'll definitely do. Oh, Kate. Liliana. Oh, alright. What are you gonna do? Ah, nuts. Let me see. I can go Castle Garenbreak, making Thunderherd Migration the only thing to discard. Discard a non-creature, non-land. They draw a card. Would I rather them draw something or ramp? Yeah, you know what? Thunderherd Migration. Thin out the deck a little bit. Actually, I can play both things. What am I thinking? Let's discard nothing. I just hope they don't make us sacrifice Carney T. Seems alright. Hmm? Caught between a rock and a hard place. Actually, there's some music playing. I don't hear it. Might just be a quiet song. I always worry about that. Yeah, that's a quiet one. Oof, man, that's painful. I mean, they only add 2 black? No, they draw a card. Okay. Yeah. Does that do it? Okay, alright. Good stuff. Ultimate redemption for that painful loss we had a bit ago. Fantastic, fantastic. Often dinos just want to dump everything they have, be super aggressive. Not often we hold back much of anything. Possibly some protection spells with Tyvar's there, but with all the nice ramp, chances are we can just barf what we got, have nothing in hand, and then it turns off a lot of what the deck is doing. Fantastic. I was a little bit worried they might somehow get that sacrificing thing. Last ditch effort. Possibly they could have played another Shieldred's Edict. They had 2 mana left and at least 1 source of black. Good, good. Just gonna see if my wife is ready yet. Gotta look after the baby for a sec while she does some stuff. He's still sleeping pretty good. I'll bring up the list, explain some more things. Actually, no. Okay, she's not ready yet. All right, at least 1 more match here. Coming up. I don't know. Where's the crying dino when you need it? Knocked out. Sad. Oh. We've had some very good games tonight. It has been a big difference, but this will happen to anybody, everyone, at least a little bit here and there. It's getting better. It's getting better, I must say. I'll try 1 more. Oh, hey, there we go. Why could that not have been the first one? Regisaur, yeah. Hoping that we draw a dino so we can still go with Thunderherd Migration on turn 2, but, my goodness. Oh, Azorius Control. Possibly Spirits, but there we go. There's the dino, of course. How I like to play dinos, I use a ton, so you can pretty consistently get to, do Thunderherd Migration if you happen to not have a dino to start. They know what it's all about. They're probably not too scared if this is what I think it is. Okay, yeah. Azorius Control with a splash of Yorion for bouncing enchantments. So it is going to be pretty painful, but Thrashing Brontodon, of course, hey, pretty nice. We get to take out an enchantment and stop Yorion from getting super value. Oh, Esper. Okay. Well, we're taking out Narset dead on site. I would imagine they have Gaia Reach Sanitarium, so that combo with that and Narset, we never draw a card ever again. That's never happening to me again. Certainly. I learned my lesson once. Narset is dead on sight. Don't ask questions. And if you kill her They pay 3, they search for one thing, she's just gone. You don't have to have her get extra value digging and getting another painful thing. Now the question is, yeah, definitely Thrashing Brontodon. Might as well. We save a body and we make them scared from now on. If they see one green up, well, that's not going to be a pretty sight indeed. We get an extra 3 damage, which is pretty fantastic in a sense. We paid 1 green to deal 3 to the opponent. I like it. And I just hope they back-to-back Supreme Verdict is certainly supremely good. Yeah, it happens. A little bit rough. That Treacherous Blessing, though. Whenever they cast a spell, they lose 1 life. So that could chip away. That could get them in range of scary and painful stuff. Baseju is going to be nice with that Treacherous Blessing, which will possibly kill if they want to... Oh, okay. Well, I know what I'm killing. Hold on a second here. Doom Foretold is dead. Thank you, Baseju. $50 going to good use. Hey, Isaac, there you go. Yes, I'm playing an honest list. And Thrashing Brontodon is stunning. If you didn't catch it, Isaac, the very first match of tonight, I dumpstered Izzet Indomitable Creativity, the Explorer version with Locust God and the Sage of the Falls, making those little flying insects. One of the targets of creativity was an artifact. Yeah, it was a treasure or something. Anyways, I sacrificed Thrashing Brontodon, took out one of the 2 creativity targets, and that shut him off and led to me winning. I'm a little bit sad to see a 3rd Supreme Verdict. I mean, there's a boom, boom, pain. Don't counter it. Oh, okay, no counters. Nothing paused at all. We're taking that out, and yeah, all right. All right. Bargain bin Baseju. That's a great thing about Arena. I know people say it's bad. No. When you can save hundreds and hundreds of dollars very fast and easily, it doesn't take that long. If you have a focused list you want on here, you're going to get it pretty quick. I don't know about this, though. I mean, we've kind of clawed our way back. We did pretty decently for going down to 4. 4 cards. Insane. Yeah, no, we're not coming back from that. Well, Hasty Shifting Ceratops. Maybe. Well, they have a Supreme Verdict, though. That is painful. We'll see. We'll see. Shifting Ceratops might be able to save us. Back to Nature certainly is coming in, along with Thrashing Brontodon, so we certainly have a lot of enchantment hate coming at him. Don't face Esper Yorion enchantments too much, though. Shatter Skull. Hey, Isaac, you're the good luck charm for the good cards that I'm using for the foreseeable future. I mean, we can't take out Yorion. I thought it would be able to go 5, but only 4 at this point, sadly. Now I'll wait 1 turn, and we'll see if we get that Shifting Ceratops or another land. That could mean Shatter Skull to take Yorion out, but you got to expect there's a counterspell or something. It's nice seeing those Rite of Oblivions being completely useless. Field of Ruin? Yeah, we got plenty of lands. We still would be able to cast Carnage Tyrant. We're at least at 6. Certainly Carnage Tyrant would draw out that Supreme Verdict, but we have a slim margin. And again, if I win, going down to 4. If I don't get shifting next turn, I'll pack it in though. I mean, I did get shifting. No, they got the that thing. No. What am I thinking? Done for. That's all right. Hopefully we see this. Hopefully we get some nice aggression. Supreme Verdict though is not going to be so supremely painful with a good old Tyvar stand. Lukka bound to ruin. They don't have a whole lot of creatures. We still have a decent amount of ramp. They don't do a whole lot to us. There could be a good chance to, you know, build up some lands, do that sort of thing. And we got to make space for Back to Nature anyways, which is ultimate and absolutely devastating for them. Oh, they spend 5 to flash in or play Boseiju, or no, I used Boseiju to play Yorion. Oh, nuts. They're going to bounce all their stuff. Not today. Not with this, they aren't. But Tyrannix Rex has 100%. Domri? Yeah, gotta cut something. 3 more things. Shatter Skull? No. I'm keeping it in. Definitely want as much potential lands as possible, especially after that wacky turn of events, mulliganing 3 times. And still doing decent. Three Tyvars. Yeah, no. I must say, sometimes that does happen. Yeah, next time I'll keep that in mind. But hey, there we go. Plenty of good stuff. I do like as much topiaries as possible. Seeing Topiary Stomper as much as I possibly can, just with all that stable ramp that is happening, and the potential of going Marauding or Huntmaster on turn 3 with 4 lands, if we get the 4 lands, that is. Huntmaster for 2, Topiary for 2, and then we're off to the races after that. Not the case. I think there's a counter spell up their sleeve. Let's see what Huntmaster draws out. Guess maybe I could have caught a Thrashing. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's something I haven't tried a whole lot. Cutting Topiary instead of Drover. Drover is good. I've used it a lot. I used it for years and years. Often it was Drover, Huntmaster, and Marauding Raptor. Yeah, I could. I can see that. That is a pretty good argument for it. Absolutely. I definitely don't like Wayward Swordtooth. I've tried Wayward Swordtooth in the past, but it feels like for that thing, to see multiple lands and to be playing them, you really want a lot. Topiary Stomper, you know, maybe we don't turn them on as much as I would like. Certainly that tends to happen. Oh, definitely. The Elves and Topiary Stomper is fantastic. I like Topiary Stomper often enough. I feel I play him for 2 after the cost reducers, but certainly that is always a good thing to keep in mind. Turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Topiary, and you're in a pretty good position after that. Definitely. Something I should try out at some point. I haven't done a whole lot of Elves, as you guys know. You don't see too many Elves here. Hasty shifting. No. You know what? Thrashing Brontodon. Yeah. Oh, no, it is. It definitely is about that. see myself saving saving Huntmaster, actually. Get the Hasty Carnage turn next turn. I like that. I like that indeed. Never mind. What was it? I forgot I had to sacrifice it. That's okay. We'll get the Hasty Shifting instead. Maybe tomorrow night, an elf-focused list. Nuts. Routing Raptor it is. Well, I guess we just get a replacement, but yeah, maybe a 8 elf focus list, Topiary Stomper, Thrashing Brontodon, all that good stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. I see that. Basage. Nah, that tends to do the trick. Yes, definitely. It's been a long time since I've faced Esper, Yorion enchantments. I must say. Yeah. Not a positive note, but I'll leave it there for tonight. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. Try out an elf-focused dinosaur list once again. It's been quite some time since I've done that. Yeah. Oh, Dance of the Manse. Haven't seen that in ages. Crazy stuff, I must say. But we had some things to do the trick. Definitely should have sacrificed that Thrashing Brontodon, take out the Doom Foretold. Maybe it would have bought us a bit of time. But sometimes it is very painful, certainly with the added black, the sacrificing of things, the bouncing of that enchantment that makes us sacrifice a creature. Painful. I might play the NRG list tomorrow, yes. As much as I can. See, the Unwritten isn't legal in Explorer yet, but maybe to Storm the Festival, something like it. Something that searches the top cards or something. Maybe the NRG list for the first hour, an 8 elf list for the second hour, something that mixes in Drover of the Mighty. We'll see. Definitely always happy to feature different ways to do dinos. Maybe it is a better way. I certainly am open to that possibility. Yeah. I know you guys always have good suggestions. Well, I'm not saying I may be the best, but I definitely play them the most all the time. And yeah, it is nice doing this in a sort of collaborative way. I won't knock anything. I'll try it at least once or twice. You might have to give me a bit of a poke to do it, but I'll get there. I must say, 2 Shatterskull smashing has been quite fantastic tonight. Yeah. All right. Possibly that NRG list tomorrow. 8 elves, and hopefully you guys have a good time watching right now, later on. Dinos, that's where it's at. Maybe start making a dinosaur set review for March of the Machines, and yeah. See you later. Have a good one. Peace. Whenever it is, wherever it is you are watching, have a good time zone, and yeah. All right, good stuff. Better stuff all around tonight, I must say.